Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite,
come on. Rise for Islam, rise for Islam.
Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Rise for Islam, rise for Islam.
Assalamu alaikum,
wa alaikum assalam.
It's time to rise up, it's time to rise up for Islam. Let us rise, let us raise like we do for Salah. 5 times a day we face Mecca to pray. Bismillah, Islam will not fade. Muslims we will stay, inshallah. Muslim youth who are down for the cause, who carry the truth. It's time to rise up for Islam. Region Muslim leaders tag, this is made in the USA. I said we raise the Prophet's flag as we go back to the Prophet's way.
From the cradle to the grave, Islam is what we crave. No cowards cause we're brave, coming strong like a wave. Let's raise up the flag, Islam is under attack. You know that it's a fact, they stab us in the back. They hate to see us rise, love to see us compromise. Try to fool us with their life, but they don't realize we don't fear the attacks cause Allah's got our back. Let's take it to the max, don't tell us to relax. This is our main task, to bring Islam fast, establish it at last. So rise up like we did Muslims in the past.
Come on.
Muslims unite, come on.
Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam. Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam.
No matter how much the Kafirs hate and Muslim scholars debate over interfaith and how we need to participate, like a snake, twisting ideas to manipulate. We won't integrate, and only to Allah we prostrate. Ya Muslimin, rise up to establish the state, cause Islam will dominate, legislate and regulate. Promise from Almighty who create. My brother, why don't you elaborate?
Revival of the mind, it's time to rise up. Let's reverse the decline, we're the best for mankind. It's time to lead and stop following. Time to question life and the surroundings. Islam is the basis and the reference, not Madison, Jefferson, or the Congress. Thought process is the only way to success. When Islam came down, it redefined progress. Nonetheless, we're gonna take your false thoughts into destruction, reconstruction, to build new thought production. From blindness to sight, from darkness to light, from weakness to might. Oh Muslim Ummah, rise!
Rise for Islam, rise for Islam. Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam. Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Muslims for life, come on. Muslims unite, come on.
Rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam, rise for Islam.
Best system suitable for human beings. Stop and think about the condition that we're in. Staying with our Rasul's guideline, putting man-made system on the sideline. No commonalities to this deen, cause it seeks only to one creed, Islamic Aqidah. That's the bond that we should seek.
From the rising of the sun to the setting of the moon,
just rise for Islam, just rise for Islam.
Come on and shout, no room for doubt.
Let's rise for Islam, let's rise for Islam.
The train is here, the time is near.
Come rise for Islam, come rise for Islam.
Islam can't fall, so hear this call.
Just rise for Islam, just rise for Islam.
Come one, come all, let's stand real tall.
And rise for Islam, and rise for Islam.
We have the truth at hand, it's time to take command.
Come rise for Islam, come rise for Islam.
We live or die to please Allah.
Just rise for Islam, just rise for Islam.
I thought we were one ummah. Look at us now.
Jordan, Arabia, Iran, Egypt, Indonesia, Sudan, Tunisia, Algeria, Man, Iraq, Kashmir, Palestine, Albania, Bosnia, Kurdistan, Spain, half of France, Hindustan, Somalia, Lebanon, Azerbaijan, Malaysia, Libya, Kazakhstan, Bangladesh, Chechnya, Afghanistan, Turkey, Cyprus, Pakistan, Kuwait.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah made us one ummah, no divisions in this deen. Islam is our creed, Allah is our means. Pledge allegiance to Islam, cause Islam will set you free. We're bringing different dharma carriers, we're coming from different lands, but we see no barriers. Lyrics to reach your ears, educate your minds with this
the flag they put on my head. I throw it in their face cause they destroyed our land. No border lines between our Muslim land. Cause it's a lost command, cause it's a lost demand. I lost my only fear, and that's death. Fear, Allahu Akbar. Coming in loud, listen to the score. Breaking nationalism down like the Berlin Wall. If they wanna take me, they better take us all. Uniting under one flag, of la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Deviate the Muslims with the ayahs that they twist, brainwashing us with nationalism so they can watch this ummah split. They wanna stand up for the flag, but we rather sit. They like to see their flag, we like to see it lit.
Never ever will I claim to be Persian. Won't celebrate their fire worship in New Year. Still not hear my mother cursing, trying to brainwash me, telling me I'm Persian. Rule of the Kafir use, preventing Muslims from merging. They put up imaginary walls, that's for certain. Bunch of cowards, cause they won't fight us in person. Our ummah is hurting, national has worsened. One compromise, Islam, even when it's curtains.
Turn up the flags, these Kafirs are waving up. Ain't gonna start spinning like the fool Lawrence of Arabia. Don't listen to the history our enemies are making up. They're already claiming victory, watch your ummah breaking up. Doesn't make a difference where you're from. As long as we stand divided, we're gonna stand stuck. There's no divisions between my brothers. Khalas, enough is enough. Deviate the Muslims with the ayahs that they twist, brainwashing us with nationalism so they can watch this ummah split. They wanna stand up for the flag, but we rather sit. They like to see their flag, we like to see it lit.
I hate fake rulers like Saddam, like I hate the United States. Gaps are only for shaitan, so I leave no space. Either you're a slave to what made man, or you're a slave to what man made. My only allegiance to Islam, and this is where I keep my faith. Inshallah, let's make this coup for war before Allah has us replaced. And let us unite this ummah under one mighty Islamic state.
Soldiers of Allah, keeping it real with tight rhymes. Inshallah, one day we won't have to rap about sad times. Islamic state will be implemented. Right. There'll be no gap between me, my brothers, side to side, just like our prayer lines. No more imaginary walls. Brothers greet each other worldwide. All in bondage will be Islam. Haram and halal will be our guidelines. Waking up from this coma, I still rise with Muslim pride. A generation of Muslim youth who know the truth. Let's be the ones who bring this ummah back to life. Putting Islam back to limelight. No divisions in this ummah. Erasing all conversing borderlines. Living all man-made systems with nothing but just a flat line.
Kita ada di mana ini? Kita akan melanjutkan ke Ustaz.
Bring back Islam, bring back the state. When I said no more wait, I meant no more wait. No more watching brothers die, no more watching sisters cry. Oh Muslim Ummah, rise up from this line. Rise up from nationalism pride. Allah's on our side, we will never compromise. Muslim for life, Muslim unite.
1.5 billion Muslims, they can't make us or break us. Don't judge us aside by our faces and places. Colorblind, no spaces for races. Travelers in this life, your life can never fool us. Islam is the only solution to the problems that face us. We won't compromise Islam, these Kafirs can never take us.
When they drop bombs on our brothers, it hits us. We don't mix action with our prayer, oh Allah forgive us. Let's rise up for Islam like we rise up for Fajr at dawn. Uniting under one flag, using Islam as our bond. It's time to take a stand, follow only Allah's commands. Put Khilafah back on the map, it's time to bring Islam back.
Bring Islam back, 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 bring Islam back.
No Khilafah, where we hitting? Without Islam we're stressing. Implement Allah's blessing, that's what I'm addressing. Apart from this kufr scheme, bring Islam back to the scene. Let's unite this ummah, following only the Quran and the Sunnah. Even if all the Kafirs got together, they still couldn't stop this ummah.
We love Islam more than we love life. The Muslim brothers on my side, keeping each other in line. With one vision, the deen of haqq. With one mission, to bring Islam back. One ummah, one agenda. Allahu Akbar. Inshallah, I'll see you in Jannah.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar!
The Ummah was once one body undefeated to colonialism. Creeped in and separated us according to land, according to geography, according to nationality. Now we suffer tyranny. This Khilafah has been destroyed with more than 50 states. Put in place, puppet rulers with stupid grins in the face. Race and skin is your criteria for bondage. Shallow thinking, superficial is how we call it. This reality states that mankind needs revival, but based upon what Now tell me where's our Imam?
Bring Islam back, 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 bring Islam back.
Muslim Ummah thriving, but there's no one to steer. Over 1.5 billion Muslims, but we got no Amir. When our enemies used to see the flag, they used to be in fear. They couldn't hurt Muslims cause Khilafah was here. So many years without a state, Muslim minds in rust. We must re-establish Islam. Re-establishment is a must. Fear no one but Allah, in Allah we trust. If you're down with Islam, then you're down with us.
Remember this word, bring Islam back. Time is slipping, so get back on the right track. No more borders between our land. No more kufr system to be ran. All of this belongs to one land. Part of once mighty Islamic span. More than 52 nations we fall. One nation strong, we stand tall. Waiting for the Ummah's call. Once again and for all, re-establish Islam to rule all.
Muslims are supposed to be an example to mankind. It's an obligation to have implementation of every legislation in our daily life without hesitation. Stick to our only example, Prophet of Allah. He did not improvise, unlike our present leaders. That's why it's no surprise our situation today. Ya Muslimin, ya Mu'mineen, open up your eyes, aim for the ultimate prize, which is paradise. Allah's laws, by definition, have no flaws. So why do we pause? Tell me what's the cause? Hold your applause.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar!
Masya Allah, trek hiking Arjuno luar biasa. Dengan kondisi tidak fit setelah 2 hari tidak tidur. Hampir sampai puncak guys. Bismillah. Kita bakal doa Allah. La haula wala quwwata illa billahil aliyil azim. Seakan leh dur. Kurang pirang kilo iki? 2 jam ya. Bismillah.
From conferences to conferences, from booth to booth, I hear speakers speak, but I don't hear the truth. Each with their own perspective, their own objective. Found their man-made messages, trying to get elected. Show me pictures of the Kaffir's invasion, stories of sisters being raped, brothers being Cajun. Tell me to write letters to the president. Which one do you really expect us to believe in? The one that ordered the 10,000 Muslim killings, or the one that ordered the sanctions to start the Muslim children? Let's get the Paul saw some dip. They offered him wealth and leadership, but the Prophet saw some reject. He wouldn't compromise some if he put the sun in his right hand and the moon in his left.
They don't want your comprehension of these important information. Prophet had a specific method of implementation. It was all part of revelation, spreading the dawah through interaction with society to change their thoughts and deity. Spreading the false resolution, integration, assimilation, participation in the man-made system, kufristic ideology, taking away identity, mentally enslaving y'all. Gaze at how they sway as long as they get paid. Calling for human rights, you think they care? Everywhere. Oh Muslim youth, be aware, don't be naive, members right away.
Makam teman, makam juga pos 5 ya. Wes anyar jenak serapi kabeh ya.
Only the prophet's way. We hear and obey. Only the prophet's way. We hear and obey. Only the prophet's way. We hear and obey. We hear and obey. We hear and obey.
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. On that day, the creator of the Alameen completed and chose Islam as the deen for all the human beings. Tell your Modeen, now what does this mean? This means that the means must be within a methodology, a recipe for the Nahda, defined as a revival of society, a way to bring about the liberation of every nation from the oppression and exploitation, submission, subjugation to man-made legislation. Muhammad sallallahu rejected them, which obligates for us to do the same. But now we embrace, instead of erasing them and replacing them with Islam, the perfect system.
Over 75 years since the state disappeared, now we're lost in these systems. Take a look in the mirror, our minds are put to rest. They don't want to confess, Islam is the best. Millions in numbers, but lost in the stress. The question is, what happened to the world over these many years? Democracy and capitalism, socialism and communism replaced the perfect system, left the people in prison. Follow on the example, method of the prophet, can nobody stop it. This is clear, cause you know victory is near. Now they're trying to fool us with the lesser of the two evils. They limit our choices to choose from just evils. We know Islam is perfect, so why settle for less? We have the deen of haq, so don't listen to this mess. Live life like a test, these systems can't contest. Allah's the greatest. Only the prophet's way,
We hear and obey.
only the prophet's way,
We hear and obey.
only the prophet's way,
We hear and obey.
only the prophet's way.
We hear and obey. We hear and obey. We hear and obey.
On the straight path, we beg Allah to help us stay. Everything else will only keep us astray. With this in mind, let us look at an idea being propagated. We're coming in strong because it's hated. This idea is being carried all throughout the dunya, but now it's even infiltrated the Muslim Ummah. And without further ado, we're talking about democracy, just as you knew. But more importantly, why do we call it a fallacy? Because only to Allah belongs the sovereignty. Not just recognition, but total submission and application. In this resides true tranquility and the identity of the Muslim unity.
Community leaders distorting the story of Yusuf, telling us lie to just register vote, want a seat in Congress. Come again, no such thing as Muslim Republican, twisting Islam's structure to fit the corrupted regime. No way that I will fall for the evil scheme when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted only Islam as our creed.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah